We're going to get going. Okay, so welcome, those of you from Arizona. We are excited that you want to learn more about becoming one of the first wine consultants here in the state. So I know you'll want to join us after hearing all the great things that are happening at Wine Shop at Home, from income, promotions, perks, including trips, plus making great friends. Wine Shop at Home has everything you may be looking for. Today, I'm hoping all of your questions are answered and you will get to see if Wine Shop at Home is the right fit for you. We hope after listening tonight, you'll make the decision to join my team and dive into your own business. I happen to believe this is the best opportunity out there today. Wine Shop at Home's brand promises to come for the taste, stay for the lifestyle. We invite you to relish in the wine lifestyle with us. We will have time for questions at the end too. So let's get started. Okay, so who am I? I'm Christina Peace. I'm a leader here at Wine Shop at Home, and I am a single mom with a 9-year-old. And one of the reasons why I joined Wine Shop at Home was for that flexibility with her. I'm also an interior designer. I own that business, and I was looking for something to do in between clients, or also, as I'm doing right now, juggle while I have clients. In all honesty, I was not a fan of direct sales. This is the first time I'm doing a direct sales business. It's the only one that you'll find me do for multiple reasons. One, it's wine, and who doesn't love wine? It's a consumable product, and it's also a consumable product that changes often. And it also has a big target market, meaning it's good for men and women. And so for all of those reasons, that and the fact that we just launched Arizona and its opportunity to get in early were the reasons why I looked into the company. So I do live in the Phoenix area, and I mean that's pretty much it. I mean I've researched some other companies, but I just love what Wine Shop at Home has to offer. And and the other thing I want to mention too, I'm not a wine expert, okay? I enjoy wine. I enjoy wine. I like being social. I like sharing fun, new, great things with people. That is why I joined Wine Shop at Home. It's easy. It's easy to learn. I've learned a lot just in the 3.5 months of me doing this. So I don't want you to feel like you need to be an expert on wine. You don't. So, okay, let's start talking wine. Enough about me. Okay, here's what we're going to cover on the call today. What is Wine Shop at Home? What we offer, the wine and more, wine tastings, and wine club. What's in it for you? Perks and benefits of becoming an independent wine consultant, including the income. And how to get started today. So let's talk wine and what we offer. Okay, so let's check out all the products that we offer. We have award-winning wines, new wines, in the monthly Artisan Collection Wine Club, and our philanthropy. Okay. Award-winning wines. Okay, so Wine Shop at Home is a licensed bonded California winery headquartered in Napa. The wines are exclusive, not available in stores, restaurants, or tasting rooms. Our wines are created, we have our own second-generation winemaker, Alex Rebel, and he's from Bordeaux, France, and he does all of our blending of our wines in Napa. Everything is unique to us. He makes everything especially or specifically for Wine Shop at Home. He basically travels the world for juices, looking for juices and grapes to bring back to Napa, where he does, like I said, all the blending. Basically, our vineyard is the world's vineyard. So we are a winery, not a vineyard, but we use the world's vineyard to create our wines. We offer award-winning wines for every day, weekends, and special occasions. Our prices range from about $16.50 to $70 a bottle. With that being said, we just have 2 bottles in that $70 price point. And otherwise, our bottles pretty much range in the $20 to $30 a bottle. But like I said, we have the a little bit less expensive for every day and the more expensive for special occasions. We carry sweet, delicate, smooth, intense wines. So we pretty much have something for everybody's taste. Our labels are even designed specifically for each individual wine. And we've won over 50 awards, which is something that we're pretty proud of. So that's where we are with the award-winning wines. But we also feature personalized wines. It's perfect for corporate gift giving, celebrating weddings, anniversaries, birthdays. As I mentioned, I'm an interior designer, so I have my design label I put on bottles, and that is what I give out to clients as well as people who refer me at the end of a project. So I'm very familiar with our personalized wines, and I think they're awesome. We also have accessories too. We have great crystal stemware, we have aerators, we have a really cool wine preserver. So we definitely have other items as well in addition to wine. And we just updated our new catalog for the fall, and it's got some really cool and interesting new stuff. So we offer about 35 wines per month to your customers that you will meet at the tastings. So our wines are always changing, about always 35 are available for purchase. You can also follow us on YouTube. Alex does these really cool, short, little info videos about the wines, and it's really kind of nice to see a little tasting tidbit from him. So, okay, now, this is what our wine club, so this is what our wine club looks like. This is what we released in August. We have a minimum of 4 new wines that are launched at the beginning of every month. This is how we wind up having new wines that constantly come in for our customers to purchase. It's always at the beginning of the month, released through the wine club. In August, as you can see, we released 5. Each wine has a feature card, and it explains the wine, and then it has a recipe pairing on the back, which is really cool. So these are the cards that I use at a tasting in order to give the tasting notes and points to the guests. So again, I said I'm not an expert. I basically work with these cards to give them the information that they need. So again, I said before, it's a small lot. It's handcrafted wines. They change monthly. When we release the wines through Wine Club, then they become available in tasting kits and by the bottle. And then they'll also get put into our gift baskets and gift boxes. But first things first is always out through the Wine Club. It's a really great, I actually like it, and we can be personalized wine consultants for people with the Wine Club. We'll get more into the Wine Club actually a little bit later on too. So I'll keep moving. And, well, actually, no, here it is on this slide. So here, so here's the information about the Wine Club. 2 to 4 bottles a month. We do reds, we do whites, and we do mixed. So basically, a customer will decide if they want 2 or 4 bottles and if they want reds or whites. They're 20 to 40% off retail. Our Wine Club members get 15% discount on cases, as well as 5% discount on half cases. You have exclusive rights to seeing the winery if anybody goes to Napa. It's a really great club. I mean, it's the 4th largest club in the world, which is pretty cool. And what I was saying too, as far as being, us being personalized wine, I call it like personalized wine consultants to people who are part of the Wine Club. The Wine Club can be put on hold. It can be changed every month, and it's also giftable. So I call my members right before every month and say, hey, are we sticking with your 2 whites this month? Or are you having a party next month and you want more wine? Or you doing, you want reds? or you know, is it somebody's birthday or anniversary, they may want to ship it to. So it's a really awesome club and very versatile and a great opportunity for us to be really, you know, personal with the customers. Okay. So we do have a charity, which is kind of, it's pretty awesome, but even for us here in Arizona, I find it even more special, and I'll tell you why. But basically, it's America's Mighty Warriors. You are invited to raise your glass and gather together to celebrate the glory of those who do not seek it, yet serve our nation every day. Wine Shop at Home's Raise Your Glass corporate giving program benefits America's Mighty Warriors, a nonprofit organization that honors our troops, the fallen, and their families with programs that improve quality of life, resiliency, and recovery. Funds donated allow us to support programs that help those who served and families of the fallen. Wine Shop at Home contributes your entire donation directly to America's Mighty Warriors. Over 95% of the dollars donated go directly to support our veterans' families, and families of fallen members of the armed forces. Raise your glass with Glory Cellars. Purchase a case or half case and raise your glass to support the heroes in your own family. With every bottle of our Glory Cellars purchased, a $2 contribution will be made on your behalf to America's Mighty Warriors. A fitting tribute to our troops and military families. Enjoy Glory Cellars with your loved ones during the holidays and all year long. So Debbie Lee founded America's Mighty Warriors after her son, Mark, was the first Navy SEAL to be killed in Iraq in 2006. And I had a chance to actually meet Debbie at our convention in Las Vegas in July. And I had heard her speak, and she had mentioned Colorado and Arizona, and I introduced myself to her, and I said, well, I'm in Arizona. And she said, well, I live in Arizona. She lives in Surprise. The company's headquartered in Surprise, and they have a Heroes of Hope home out in Surprise. So first, I thought this was a great charity that we partnered with, but to have her here locally for us in Arizona, I just think is awesome, and it's something that we as Arizona consultants can even figure out ways to partner and do more for her. And the company in July, we gave them a check for $200,000, wow. And that was in wine sales, basically from the year that we've partnered with them, which I just found that to be awesome. So, okay, but let's move on to the tastings, because I know that's what you guys are interested in. It's like, well, how do I actually do this business? Okay, well, you're going to do it through in-home tastings. You basically are going to be making your money by introducing our wines to the hosts and their tasting guests. Okay, so this is an example of a sampler. That's what a wine and cheese or a fruit and cheese plate could look like. Let's taste. So basically, tastings take 2 hours max, I would say. So kind of figure you're gonna allow yourself 2 hours of time when you've booked a tasting. So that's one of the other things I love about Wine Shop at Home is this is like quick and easy. It's easy to book tastings and introduce people to the business opportunity within that time frame. The other awesome thing is the wines get shipped directly to the host. So I walk in with my bottle opener, my pours, a couple of small bags, and that's it. Like I said, the sampler's there. With the sampler comes all of the cards, all of our information cards that we're going to be using to walk the guests through the tasting. The host provides the tasting plate. And so once you get in there, you go a little bit, I go about 30 minutes early. I have my host put all of the wines in the refrigerator before I get there. I have them take the reds out an hour before we taste. And then when I get there, I open the reds immediately. The whites I'll wait, unless for some reason it says to open beforehand, but the cards will tell you. It'll say best aerated, best, served directly chilled. So the cards will kind of tell you what's best to do with the wines, but pretty much with the reds, you want to open them as soon as they get there. So the sampler, so we have 4 samplers to choose from, which is great because people have different tastes in wine. The original is probably like the most popular because it gives a variety. You usually have a sweet wine, you have a sparkling, you'll have a dry white possibly, and then a couple of reds. But then we have an all sweet white, we have an all red. And they change, like I said, as the wine club changes, the wines and the samplers change, which is awesome because that means you can have a customer that has a tasting today, and in 3 months from now, they can do another one and have it be completely different. So that's the other thing too. I really like that the business gives us these opportunities to have repeat customers and in a quick period of time. Samplers ship with tax for about $56. That includes the 5 bottles that are going to be tasting, and then we do give the host, the bottom right corner, that's the host gift. And some hosts open it for their guests and some keep it for themselves. But I mean, this comes out to less than $10 a bottle. It's about $120 to $150 worth of wine. And it's, like I said, it's being shipped with tax and everything for about $56. So I tell my hosts too, I mean, if you're going to have your friends over and you're going to go buy $10 bottles of wine at the store, it's going to cost you more than that anyway. So our samplers are a really, really great deal. And you can host up to 16 people with a sampler. Now, the reason why we have to cut it off at 16 is because you can only get 16 1-ounce pours from a bottle of wine. So, so that's the only reason why we have the cutoff. I usually run parties that are about 8 to 12 people, and mine are all, all different. The sampler that you're looking at here is our romantic sampler. So this is that, I believe it's going to be more white. The host does receive host perks. We talk to the host, run a host coach. With that, they get 7 bottles for the price of 6. They get 14 for the price of 12, and they get half off of all of our crystal stemware, which you can also see is pictured there as well. Some of our glasses and our gorgeous decanter. And then they also get rewarded when people book from their party. So if a host has a party and 2 people from their party book, have their party and close, then the host receives 50% off their wine order. And we always want to be booking at parties. So in order to keep your business going and moving forward, the best way to do that is to actually book from the party that you're at. And again, that's also what's really cool about, like, if it's the same, let's say it's the same group of friends, and you can say, well, you guys can all get together, next month and try our reds. Or I like to say, do you have a tennis club that you belong to, or a church group, or something else where your friends aren't here, but your friends and other groups that you belong to might enjoy doing a tasting. So always want to be thinking about booking parties from the party that you're at. So that's pretty much the tasting. And then let's talk about what's in it for you, and how you're why would you want to do this and whatnot. You're definitely going to make friends. I am a huge testament to that. I went to our conference in July. I wasn't going to go. I'm glad the company encouraged me to go, because I made some great friends there that I'm just excited to stay in touch with and see again at the next one. You share and you learn about wine. I have learned a fair amount just in my short period of time about wine, so I've enjoyed that. And you can travel the world. You're going to create your joy. It's really what's in it for you. Why should you dive in? I think you kind of also have to personally think about, what is it that you want to accomplish? What do you want to look for? I mean, my personal reasons are definitely going to be different from somebody else's. But I will say, honestly, my personal reasons weren't even making friends. But so it's gone beyond my personal reasons, and that's pretty awesome. Okay, so but it is, you know, we want to also talk about there's rewards, there's recognition. So it's more than just money. I mean, the money is great, don't get me wrong, but the company really does a great job with recognizing those people who are performing. And, you know, when you're doing this business, and it's pretty much, you know, we've got a great support team, but it is your business and how you want to do it. To get that recognition and those awards, it really just makes you, you know, feel like, yeah, you know what, I'm doing a great job. So conference, that was a picture of the conference in July in Vegas. It was a great time. And we announced that our vacation for the 2018, our calendar year is from August 1st through July 31st. So our 2019 trip is to Vienna, Austria, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty amazing. So, and I also, we talk about awards or recognitions and things like that. I like to set up my team to hit the rewards in the first 100 days. So we do have a reward program in the first 100 days. I think it's a really great program to get you started, to get you motivated, and not to mention you get some great product that is good for your business. It's nice for you to have personally. And so as being a member on my team, I do as much coaching and training as I can, along with Shelly, who's our Director of Field Development, to make sure that we set you up to be able to hit those 100-day goals. Okay, so let me see what else I want to touch on here. Oh, okay, so because it's wine, well, not just because that it's wine, but I do want you also to know that Wine Shop at Home is an ethical company. I mean, we follow the laws, we follow the wine compliances to keep you and your hosts safe. So we have direct selling expertise. We're a solid company. I mean, we're here to stay. It's a debt-free company. So that's good. You know, that's definitely things that you want to know. We're building a new facility up in Napa. So again, the company sees a lot of growth ahead and they're preparing for that. And that's really great for us as consultants as well. And the training and support that we offer is, it's amazing. There are constantly training and support calls every week. Now, can you be on everyone all the time? Not necessarily, but they're all recorded. And so I do a lot of my wine time in the evenings. So I'll catch up on those training calls or those support calls. And that's nice because I want to, first of all, I want to participate in them. And every training call that I've had, I've gotten at least one thing out of it. Sometimes I need a little bit of that extra push and motivation to, hey, go contact this person that you haven't talked to in so many years. And these calls really get you in that mindset to do it. And then I do it after, and it's pretty cool how, you know, it's like, oh yeah, so I reached out to that person and they want to have a tasting. How great is that? So, okay, so I kind of started to talk about how you work your business. It's your choice. It's your choice on how much time you dedicate. It's your choice on how much money you choose to make. You can host, you can do the home parties, you could do virtual parties, you could do social media, you can do networking events and talk about corporate gifting. There's so many different avenues here. It's really up to you how you want to do it. The goals are they're completely yours. So you choose the direction you want to go in. Now, if your goals are to grow and to build and to expand, again, myself, along with Shelly, we're here to totally help you do that. So there are teams and positions in place in order to allow you to get to those next steps. And if you just want to be a consultant and just sell wine, that's fine too. So it's really however you want to do it. So, maybe you only want to make, you know, an extra $500 a month. Or maybe you're looking at this going, no, I want this to be a full-time income. And maybe you're looking at it and going, well, you know, a little bit of money a month, but I really want to figure out how to go on these dream vacations. It's really up to, again, the own individual and what they see, you know, in terms of how they want the business to go. Here's a little bit of the breakdown. You earn 20 to 44% commissions on your personal sales. You earn team bonuses for when you do have a team, which is great. You earn on the people who are below you on your team. There's cash bonuses when you get to a certain level, and we definitely have six-figure income earners. So and we're set up to have a lot more. And we have about 4,000 consultants, I believe, 4,500 in the country right now. And it's rapidly growing, and, you know, the earners are they're just getting higher. And then with us being here in Arizona, again, huge opportunity for us because there's nobody here. So for those of us that get in early into our areas and really start to build and grow a team, we can see we have a lot of potential. So if that's something that you're looking at, growing a team here in Arizona absolutely has the potential to become a six-figure income earner. So, okay. So let's talk. So I had mentioned earlier, I like to set up my consultants to be successful in their first 100 days. So we have a rich rewards program. And this is basically, it's what I want. It's how I want it's how I try to train my consultants to start. And you can earn over $1,200 in rewards and commissions in your first 100 days by following this program. So between wine and crystal stemware and everything else, which you will use, not for your parties, you will use to bring people into your home to taste wines. It's great to be rewarded, but it's also awesome new tools to help you to continue to sell. On the right-hand side, that is our wine on the web, which I call our back office. So it's your personal website that you will get. And then it has the wine cellar, and you also have the Wine Shop at Home app, and the Wine is Social. The Wine is Social is probably, in my opinion, one of the most valuable tools that we get. I do a lot with social media, and so in 10 minutes, I can pluck posts from Wine is Social, and I can have my entire social media set up for the next 2 weeks. So it doesn't take a whole lot of time or a whole lot of energy. You're having to come up with creative ways to promote on our end. The company does it all for us, which is great. Okay, so how do you get started? So we've gone through everything. Now you're thinking, okay, this is really cool and awesome. What do I need to do now, Christina? Because let's get going. Okay. So here we are. These are our kit options. So we have a mini, a starter, and a premium kit. The basic difference, I mean, the mini doesn't come with any wine. The starter kit comes with, how many bottles? 2, I think. I wound up with the premium kit. And the reason why I chose to do the premium kit is because it came with the 12 bottles of wine. In there, 2 of them are personalized bottles because I know I want to sell I want to talk to businesses and sell on the personalized bottles. So I wanted to have those. We have what's called posi pourers, and those are like the bartender pourers that you put on the tops of the bottles. And that, and you get 6 of those, so you get 1 from every bottle that you're pouring. But if the $2.99 price point is, you know, up there, we do have the starter kit at $149. And what I suggest for people where that's a little bit more affordable you do the starter kit for $149, and then you do a launch party at $56 with your sampler, and so it's a little over $200. But you're not getting all of the interest forms, you're not getting the extra host planners, you're not getting all of the extra stuff that you want to bring to a tasting. But there's definitely a level for everybody, and I just really want to get you started. So let's figure out what kit's going to work best for you and how, and we can get you started at any level. It's just a matter of being creative and figuring out based on the one that you picked. So, okay, so who invited you tonight? Well, I think I invited everybody who was on here. But that's, so anyway, I was gonna just kind of, here, let me get it back to, let me see if I can get back to me. Let's see if I can go. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, so where did I go? All right, so what about questions? Did you have any questions about anything?
I had a few questions.
Sure.
So you said we don't have much competition then for this? This is kind of like, we don't
So, no, we don't, no. So if you're, okay, so, no. We just launched in Arizona in April.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there other companies that do this as well, or are we kind of like only...
So we do, so there's a couple other companies that do. We're the only one out of Napa, though. Okay. We're the only Napa winery.
Perfect.
There's
supposedly the best anyways, right?
Well, right, yes. Okay, so, and I did my research. I did my research to sort of figure out, you know, which company would be best. And Traveling Vineyards is one company. They're located out of Boston. Mm-hmm. And there's another company that does not do tastings. You know, I liked Wine Shop because it's a boutique, handcrafted winery from Napa. Yeah. So yeah. So
pretty like original of what it is, and you're not gonna find anything else like this. So.
No, you're not. You're not. I mean, you're gonna find another in-home wine company, sure, but is it going to be anywhere even close to us? No.
Okay.
No. So.
And then I just had another question. Like, are the memberships, are they like contracted out, or is it just month to month, or how does that work?
What memberships?
Like the 33. Which one was it?
The wine club?
Yeah, the wine club memberships.
Oh. So the wine club memberships, no, it's no contract. People just say, yes, sign me up for the wine club.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I choose to contact them beforehand to say, hey, you know, do you want your wine club next month? Or, you know, not necessarily, I don't say, do you want your wine club next month? They say, your wine club's coming. Just want to be sure you still want your 2 reds or 2 whites. I don't want to put it in their mind, you know, that they don't want it. But there's no contract for them.
Okay.
They can hold it. They can also do holds. So they can do like a vacation hold, or it's, you know, I have too much wine this month. Although I don't know too many people that have to say that.
Okay. That's all the only questions that I had. So.
Okay, great. So, okay, wonderful. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to end the meeting because I know I've got other people that I'm recording this for that I want to send it over to. Okay. And maybe we can touch base once I kind of end it and go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Well, I appreciate you being on.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye.